Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdom video. This is Legend Ronnie and today I'm gonna go through the crystal tech because there was an update yesterday in the game and there is a couple of new things that have been added in the crystal tech. So definitely want to explain it to you and also show you the path for the crystal tech just in case you want to have some ideas when you're gonna go in KVK and you're gonna build your tech to know exactly where you should go or what you should do first. So a lot of new things have been introduced, such as plunder, for example. This is very new. Increase the crystal earned from defeating barbarian patrols and barbarian forts in Lost Kingdom. Now unfortunately it only goes up to 5%, so it's not such a huge increase when you think about it. Same as previous on the other crystal tech, priorities will have cultural exchange, so you can increase your favor. By increasing your favor, you will increase the amount of points you will gain for those bastions. The more points you get, the higher the level on the bastion and the more crystal gain you will get per hour from the bastion into your mine, into your crystal mine that you have in your city. Now the next priority, it is going to be treaties, because with the help of the treaties you increase the number of crystal gain from completing the quest. Going further is obviously going to be the skillful operation, and after that is going to be the plunder, because every time you kill barbarians or forts you will gain more crystals. So that's kind of your daily action points that you are spending, so you definitely want to make sure you increase the plunder as well. Then you have the Karuak gift, which they don't specify how exactly it gets activated. Increase the amount of crystal gain hourly in the Trial of the Karuak event, because the moment you get the first Karuak, you activate this. So in theory this should be activated, which goes up to 35% crystal gain speed increase from the second day of the KVK or the first day, because if I'm going on the Chronicles, you can activate the Trial of the Karuak. At the end of this chapter, whether or not objective is achieved, easy difficulty will be unlocked for Trial of the Karuak. So for example, now it is not unlocked, so if you're doing that, it should not show you as crystal gain, but the moment you unlock the Karuak, it should show up in theory. I will know more when we're gonna unlock the first chapter, which we haven't unlocked yet. And if this is gonna be available from the moment you unlock the Trial of the Karuak, then this is definitely gonna be a priority as well, because it's 35% crystal gain as well. And if we go further on the level 2, it goes up to 100%. It's another 65%, so there's 100% crystal gain on your mine, which is really good when you want to think about. Then again you have plunder 2 as well, which goes up to 20%, so you get 5% plus 20%. That's a total of 25% that you get from barbarians and forts. And once you get to the level 2, it is the same. The priority is the cultural exchange and the treaties, because bastions is something that you do daily. You do 15 bastions a day, so 100% you want to make sure that you'll get a lot more from those bastions. Of course, skillful operation is also important, so make sure you put points in here as well. I would say that up to 7, 8, unless it's a requirement to go further and you need to do the level 10. 1-2%, you don't really see a difference. But once you do the first skillful operation, the number 1, that's 5% plus another 8%. It's going to be like 13%. There's definitely something. You will see a difference when you're upgrading the skills. Now going further, obviously you have call to arms, and that's when you start getting more into the military development. First, it's always about economy. You need a good income in order to develop more on military. So you always make sure that your income is really high in terms of crystal. That's why I was mentioning all these cultural exchange, treaties, plunder, Karuak gifts, skillful operation. These are very important ones. After that, you go into the military. And once you get further into the military, as you notice, they kind of changed a little bit things over here as well. The call to arms too is the same, is 35%. Same as the previous one. They haven't changed the numbers on them. This is 15%, and let's see how much is this one. 25%, so 40% healing reduction as well. Same as the previous one. They just rearrange how all this is looking a little bit. So you have improved morale, which still gives 10% damage increase. And then as an extra, they introduced the surprise strike. So you need the 7th March in order to unlock the surprise strike. So that's going to be quite a lot. That's pretty much max stack. On this surprise strike, it goes up to 10%. You get 1% per level, up to 10. Increased damage your troops deal to enemy rallies and garrison in Lost Kingdom. So this seems to be a well type of skill, type of update, type of bonus, because to tell you the truth, to unlock the 7th March, you need to max the crystal tag, and that only happens to players that are obviously purchasing the bundle. So this is not for free to play, not for low spender. This is, I'm not sure, medium spender or what you're considering a medium spender, but whoever is maxing the crystal tag, then you will get the surprise strike. So you'll do more damage when you're swarming rallies, garrisons, and so on. Increase the damage your troops deal to enemy rallied and garrisons in Lost Kingdom. Now, the way I'm understanding how this works, in theory, it should work for a garrison march as well, because it says troops damage your troops deal to enemy rallies. So if your march is in a garrison and you're garrisoning and you're getting rallied, you should do more damage to that rally as well. And then it says to garrisons in Lost Kingdom. So they kind of simplify it from my understanding. So you get increased damage when either you're swarming garrison or rallies, or either you're rallying garrisons or you're garrisoning a structure against a rally. I hope that kind of simplified things a little bit. So it goes both ways. It's not just your marchers swarming, but it is also the garrisons and the rallies. So this seems to be a very important buff. So now on, if you really want to be a rally leader, a garrison leader, probably after past, I don't know, 6, 7, when people can max the crystal tech, you definitely need the surprise strike. Otherwise, I don't think you will do very well, because you have improved morale, which also brings you to a max crystal tech that is 10%, and after the improved morale, you will have the surprise strike, which is another 10%. And the good thing about the surprise strike is that it doesn't work on the field. So basically, it's just related to garrison and rallies. It's kind of an ease of mind when you think about it. Funny fact is that, as I was mentioning, when your march is in a garrison, regarding this buff, I don't think it will work when people are swarming, because when people are swarming, that's not considered a rally. But when you're in a garrison and they are rallying against the rally, you should do more damage. But when people are swarming, I don't think you will do more damage. Alright, so I managed to summon a Kahar, and apparently it only gives you like 45,000 crystals. Now I'm not sure if I will upgrade something that it will give more, but I haven't seen anything in the tech that will give more crystals from Kahar the Hidden. So I'm just gonna attack this one, which is what, 50% extra of what they used to do, and now they introduce more on the forts and the barbarians. So I'm not sure if this is a gain situation, like did we actually gain crystals or we lost crystals, because if you put 50,000 per Kahar, you probably kill like 200 Kahars throughout the KVK, and there you go, 45,000 crystals and the other stuff that it gives. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about this swarming meta type of crystal tech? How is this gonna impact our gameplay, or what do you think about it? I think it's gonna be pretty interesting to see old whales rushing onto swarming flags. To be honest, if you cannot hold a field fight, then you're pretty much done. All you can do is just kill your troops and all that sort of stuff. Until next time, this is your boy Johnny signing off. Peace out, till and take care. See you on the next one, and stay safe out there, my friends.